And what is that supposed to mean?
It's just that for a former party animal and hookup king, you spend a lot of time assuring everyone how thrilled you are to be married with a kid.
I am thrilled.
Patrick, we are friends who go a long way back.
Look, I get you might assume you know me or what makes me happy because of our college past, but I love Robin. It changed everything for me. I'm no longer the hookup king, and I'm a much better man for it.
Okay, I have an idea on track and Franco.
No, we got bigger problems.
Uh-oh, what happened?
When the law-abiding ones swept the burnt-out cabin for evidence in Claudia's murder, they did find something. They found a human hair.
Okay, well, a lot of people were in that cabin.
Yeah, including Michael. But now the cops have a way to link Michael to Claudia's murder.
The cops are closing in on the evidence that they need.
The cops don't have anything. Claudia's body was found in a basement, miles away from where she died.
Dad, these guys are forensic experts. What if they find a wood fragment?
The cabin was burned to the ground. They're not... Look, they won't know that Claudia was there. Or that she was hit in the head with an axe. What is it?
Nothing, I thought I heard something. Must just be my imagination.
Listen, if you're having second thoughts, I understand. I don't want to pressure you into this.
You're not. It's my choice to be here.
Okay, I guess I can't quite reconcile the new, improved, domesticated Patrick with the old guy I knew.
Yeah, sitting on the couch, watching NASCAR on TV, drinking beer, yelling at the screen.
We spent so many afternoons that way when we were dating.
And I loved it. But people change. Or at least I did. You were the one always telling me to grow up. So, took me a little bit, but with Robin's help, I finally pulled it off.
Robin really did change your life around, didn't she?
180 degrees.
Wow.
You know, I never thought I was going to be able to love somebody like that, or to have a baby, be a father, but here I am. You know, I'm married, got a lovely wife, an amazing baby, and for the first time in my life, I feel complete.
Who would have guessed?
Not me. Anyways, it's getting late, so I'm gonna go. Robin's got a little video conference set up for me and Emma, so...
Oh, the wonders of modern technology.
Yes, it's not as good as the real thing, but I'm gonna take what I can get.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for helping me move.
Anytime.
First Samantha is correct. A great many people have trod through that rusted cabin over the years. The chances that the hair is Michael's are slim at best.
So keep watching the PCPD mainframe. You know what? See if they got a DNA sample of Michael on file.
Affirmative.
Okay, is there any way to tamper with that sample? Just to make sure there's no match in case the hair is Michael's?
Sure try.
I promised Michael I would take care of this. Now everything's blowing up in my face. I knew that we should have checked the perimeter as soon as we walked in and we saw what happened.
Okay, but you've got to be realistic. There's no way you could have been all-knowing and all-seeing.
Okay, all that matters now is damage control. Spinelli, keep working on what we can do to alter Michael's DNA sample.
No one figured that whack job with Franco would dig up Claudia's body.
I'm sorry, Dad.
Not you, not. What are you sorry for?
You didn't ask for any of this. I got shot and this whole thing.
Claudia was responsible for you getting shot. She lied to us. She betrayed me. She put your mother in danger. That's it. We just got to put it behind us now. Now, what do you... Well, how come you're not with your family, skiing?
Jack's rented a cabin for us to stay in, and I got in from snowboarding. Mom and Jocelyn were on the couch. It brought back memories.
Listen to me. You're gonna be okay. We're gonna get past this. You understand me?
What if the cops find evidence?
Franco did us a favor by moving Claudia's body. It's gonna make it tougher for the cops to figure out what happened and who killed her.
Didn't realize you were on duty tonight.
I'm not. I'm just picking up some files Robin left for me while she was gone.
I was gonna call you, actually. A worker was seriously injured when a crane fell over at a construction site. He's being brought in as we speak.
I can't operate. I had some beers this afternoon.
That's not a problem. I'll call Dr. Marucci.
You want me to take a look at the CTs, the MRIs? I can give your opinion if you need.
Marucci can handle it.
You just can't admit it, can you?
Admit what?
That I'm the best neurosurgeon we have.
So you keep telling me.
You think I'm wrong?
No, not at all. Your record speaks for itself, but you cannot possibly do every procedure on every patient. There are other surgeons on staff who are every bit as vital to this hospital.
No disagreement here.
On the other hand, you have a reputation for miracles, and this patient needs one.
What injuries does he have?
Brain and spine. And since you and Dr. Mouse have had success in similar cases, I was hoping you'd team up on this one.
Yeah, why not? Lisa likes the challenge just as much as I do.
Hi, Spinelli. Our special project looks so amazing. I'm not one to pat myself on the back. Well, actually, I am.
I'm thrilled to hear it, but Maximi's assistance is needed on a far more important matter.
Anything for you, Spinelli?
Oh, those are words I'm happy to hear because the matter involves subverting the esteemed PCPD.
Well, almost anything. What did you have in mind?
I can't divulge specifics, both for your sake and for that of Stone Cold and Mr. Sir, who have insisted on my discretion.
I'm not liking the sound of this.
Okay, I just ask that you accept it as something for the greater good. Okay, your assistance is pivotal in this matter.
Spinelli? My dad is the police commissioner. I mean, I don't feel like he would be happy about me doing all this kind of stuff behind his back.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't crucial.
To Sonny and Jason.
No, not them. It's a good soul who is in desperate need of our protection.
Did you know about this?
No, I didn't. You know, Maxie, she mentioned this a few weeks ago that she wanted to redecorate, and I'm assuming her and Spinelli went through with it.
Yeah, but why?
I don't know, probably to take your mind off of all the Franco craziness.
Yeah, I have nothing to say. I have no idea what anything is.
All right, well, you'll figure it out.
Yeah, but don't you think they should have asked?
I don't know. I mean, come on. They did this in the spirit of friendship. Their hearts were obviously in the
Okay,
right place.
why are Maxie and Spinelli working to make this okay for me after what Franco did to them and what Franco did to you?
Hey, what's up?
Nothing. I just wanted you to know there's been some friction between me and Michael.
What happened?
Well, I came in here, and he was in an argument with Christina. It got pretty heated.
Was Christine upset?
No. I broke it up. She seemed pretty cool, but Michael didn't exactly appreciate my input.
Ever since my son had surgery, he's had a problem, controlling his anger.
Yeah, I think he may resent me on some level.
Why? What'd he say?
That I was an outsider and that I shouldn't stick my nose in the family business.
He shouldn't have said that.
Look, Michael's a good kid. I'm not trying to get him in trouble here, but I'm worried because he seemed volatile. Like he could put himself and people around him in danger trying to prove himself, taking on things he can't handle.
Michael wants to be like me, and I don't know how to stop him.
You're so beautiful. I'm so happy when I'm with you. I just wish things could be different. I wish that somehow we could be together openly. I'm sorry that I couldn't give you that.
Don't apologize. We should be grateful for what we do have.
And what's that? Incredibly complicated lives, forbidden love.
Well, we've been friends for a really long time. We've helped each other through some rough times.
Yeah,
We've shared a lot.
we have. Really, Liz, I just want you to be happy, that's all. So I hope that you and Lucky can work this out.
Thank you. I know you're leaving, so Lucky and I can be together.
God, I'm gonna miss you so much. It feels good to finally do the right thing.
It's gotta be tough for Michael dealing with all this stuff that's been going on.
One thing I'll say about Michael, he's a survivor.
Even so, I mean, he finds out his stepmother is the one responsible for getting him shot, putting him in a coma. Then she gets killed. I mean, that's a lot for an adult to deal with, let alone a teenager.
Michael was playing the hand he was dealt with. He deserves a lot better, especially from me.
Well, I don't know, Sonny. Everything I've seen, I mean, I think you've been a pretty good father.
Kids are the best part of my life, which is surprising because I never thought I'd have kids.
And what changed?
I got involved with Carly, and Michael came along with her. And there was a toddler running around who needed me. He used to take this toy truck, right? Put it on my lap, and he'd look up at me like, "Come on, play with me, Dad." And I'd be like, "I'm tired." But I'd get on my hands and knees, and I'd run around. We'd get the truck, we'd do that truck, and he made me a father, and a lot of good it did him.
Well, I don't think he's complaining. That kid is determined to be like you.
Michael is like me. I want better for him, but he doesn't want better for himself. Thanks for telling me about Christina and Michael. I'll take it from here.
I'm sorry. It just, it scares the hell out of me to think about what could have happened to you.
I'm okay. And I wasn't in any danger. I don't know if you know this, but I kind of have like 9 lives.
I don't want to be the reason you're using them up.
Will you stop, please? You are not responsible for anything that Franco does.
I know. I just don't like feeling helpless. And that's exactly what I felt when I couldn't find you.
Sally Thomas?
got him.
I'm Maxie Jones. It's nice to meet you.
Oh, this area is restricted, so
It
I'm gonna
is?
have to
Wow.
ask
You guys must have some really top secret stuff in here, huh?
you. What are you doing here?
Oh, Mac sent me by to pick up a file.
You mean Commissioner Scorpio?
Yes, I'm sorry, Mac. I'm his daughter. I know he probably should have sent his secretary, but I stopped by his office and he just sent me.
I don't have anything from Mac yet, and if I did, I'd use an official courier.
Oh, all I know is I was supposed to come by and pick up a file. Oh, you know, I do have a note that he gave me to give you so that you would know you could trust me. You probably want that, right?
That would be a start.
It's just in here somewhere. Oh, here it is. Oh no, that's a receipt for these fabulous pair of boots that I just bought. I'm sorry, my bag is really full. Could I just set it down someplace?
No,
Probably not. You don't want
actually-
me breaking a beaker, contaminating a petri dish.
I need you to...
Follow me.
Where?
Oh, just outside and into the hall where I know I can set my bag down and not break anything.
But I can't. I need to get back in there.
Oh, my dad's note has to be in here somewhere.
Look, I'm in the middle of doing something.
Hey, you know, I am a busy person, and I know how annoying it is to be interrupted. It's gotta be in here somewhere. No, I put it in my bag. Stuff in here. Oh, here it is. Nope, it's another receipt.
Well-
Actually, this one's for the skirt that I'm wearing. Do you like it?
Could you move this along?
I'm in fashion, and I have to be honest. Those slacks that you're wearing, it's not a very complimentary fit. They're kind of tapered a little weird.
Okay. I have to get back to my slides. Let me know when you find the note.
Remember, when you get to Paris, you promised me that you would make a new start.
Did I?
Nikolas, I know you. If you don't make this promise, then you're gonna lock yourself up in your house.
That sounds rather appealing.
I want you to go out and meet new people and do things that you enjoy. Don't dwell on the past couple years. When one door closes, another one opens. I know it sounds trite, but it's true.
Yeah, the only problem with that is I'm in love with you. No amount of new experiences or new people will change that.
One day, you're gonna meet someone new. You're gonna ask her out. You're gonna get to know her. And if it's meant to be, then it'll happen.
I thought Emily was meant to be. And I fell in love with you. And I thought maybe I was getting a second chance.
Well, third time's charm, right? You promise me?
Yeah, I promise. Now you have to make me a promise.
Okay, what?
You have to put all this behind you, okay? No more guilt. No more worries, okay? You go back to Lucky. And you love him. And you try and be happy, okay?
Okay, I will.
I love you. Bye.
Go ahead, Dad. Say it.
I know you want to. Just say it. Say you were right and I was wrong. You were right about everything. This house, my illusions, my blind faith. Love is for the weak and the naive, right? It was all a farce. One big lie!
So, any idea when they're gonna let you out of here?
I'm counting the minutes. I need some good news to keep me going. So please tell me you got something solid for me on Corinthos.
Okay. I just happened to be outside the morgue when Sonny stopped Michael from trying to see Claudia's body. I overheard them. Sonny knows things he couldn't unless he killed Claudia.
Well, lay it out for me.
Okay, well, Sonny verified that Claudia was murdered in the cabin that burned down. And she was hit in the head with an axe handle. I mean, that would totally work out with that splinter they found in her skull, right?
Did he saying all this to his kid?
Yeah, I mean, from everything Michael said, it was obvious that he witnessed the whole thing. Plus, we have Sonny's DNA at the crime scene. Ronnie, I mean, we've been looking for enough evidence to convince a judge. I think this is it.
Congratulations. This is gonna get us the warrant for Sonny's arrest.
You know, I was thinking, Franco planned this all months in advance before he even knew you existed.
I think Franco saw me out because he didn't want to feel alone. And for some reason, he related to me. But he knew when he told me both you and Lulu were gonna die at the exact same time that I would choose you, not Lulu.
Yeah, okay, of course, which is why you called Dominic to go after Lulu.
Sam, all that matters to me is that you survived. And Lulu. But the way Franco got inside my head, and he may be gone, but I know he's gonna be watching me to see what I do.
Oh my God, that is revolting. What is it?
It is called blood.
Blood?
Yes.
Who goes carting around blood in vats?
Hospitals do, and they're in tubes, not vats.
Same difference. It's totally disgusting. Kind of like one of those horror movies, you know, the one with the sorority sisters.
Miss Jones, if you're going to be assisting your father, you might want to mention your squeamishness around labs.
You're right. I really should.
Okay?
Oh, ha, what do you know? The note from my dad. Oh, wait, it says he wants me to get a file from the forensic accounting office. My goof, I'm so sorry, but it was really lovely meeting you, Mr. Thomas.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Lamp from my office.
Oh, lovely. All right, I'll see you later.
Oh, you're leaving?
Yes, I've got to get home. Emma doesn't have much patience when it comes to video conferencing.
Well, I got a voice message from Steve Weber. He wants us to team up on surgery and...
Yeah. Good. I've got you both. About the surgery...
Before you get all into it, you need to know that I had a couple beers this afternoon and I can't operate. So can the surgery wait a day? I mean, Patrick and I can look at the scans.
Sure, it's already been scheduled for tomorrow. OR1. I'd like to have a meeting to assess tests at 9 if you can both be there.
I'm looking forward to it.
Lisa loves a chance to show off her skills.
I'll see you both sober tomorrow.
You think you can keep up?
Oh, you better bring the A game, little girl. I'm going to show you how the boys play. Good night.
See One Life and GH on Broadway in New York City. ABC and SoapNet salute Broadway Cares, part of Soap Nation. Hosted by Cameron Matheson. For details and to purchase tickets, go to soapnet.com.
happened?
Just came home, found the house this way.
Somebody broke in and did all of this?
Yeah. Either that or Dad went on a bender and decided to trash the place. I mean, jeez, you know how he hates the house.
Is anything missing?
Who could tell?
Did you call the station yet?
You know, I don't really want to in case it's Dad.
Well, if you're not gonna have this investigated, then I'm gonna clean this up.
Leave it. I mean, it's a mess. You know? And it's gonna stay a mess until I figure out what to do.
You know, before Franco told me where to find you, he wanted me to open up. So I told him the first thing I was ever good at was using a gun. And that working for Sonny gave me purpose. And Franco hated that. He did not want to hear it. So he's going to take it away from me.
What?
He said if I kill again, he'll kill again too. Business, self-defense, it doesn't matter who, it doesn't matter why. If I take somebody's life, he's gonna take an innocent person and do the exact same thing.
Do you think that's a legitimate threat, though, that Franco can somehow keep track of what you're doing?
He has before. And now I know Franco as well as he knows me. I think he'll follow through on it.
Hey, speak of the devil. I was just thinking about you.
Should I be flattered?
Not really. I was actually thinking about your criminal past. Now, I was saying a couple prayers over at Queen of Angels. Kids outside throwing a ball around. You know, one kid threw it wide, and the angel Gabriel literally got a broken wing. Of course, they took off like bats out of hell. I was running after him, chasing him down.
They're just gone, man. I've been there, done that.
Yes, you certainly have.
Maybe I should call Father Coates, because all the damage I did to Sacred Heart, you know, when we were kids, with help from you, I might add. The least I can do is buy a new window now that I can afford it.
Michael Corinthos is the witness. The kid'll crack. Covering up your old man's partner murder, that's more than he can handle.
Michael's had a lot to deal with.
Yeah, well, Claudia put him in a coma for a year, which is more motivation for Sonny. When the prosecutor gets done with him, Michael will give us what we need. It's perfectly ironic. Sonny Corinthos brought down by his own son.
Dad?
Yeah?
Why do we have to leave?
Oh, boy. Come here. Let's see. Well, do you know how every game has rules, right? Well, if you want to play, you have to follow the rules, right? Well, life is kind of like that. And Daddy broke the rules, and now he has to make it right. And the only way to do that is for us to leave. Okay? Now I know it's difficult because Windermere's been your home, but we'll make a new home, new friends, and hey, you get to spend some time with your grandmother finally. Right? I know you're gonna miss this place. And I want you to know that you can come and talk to me about it anytime you want. Because I'm gonna miss it too. Come here, buddy. I'll be okay.
You must be looking forward to seeing Nikolas. Mother, son, reunited in Paris.
No, I don't know. I don't know how long he's planning on staying. He didn't tell me. He just said that he'd be catching up with you, but I guess you'll find out soon enough. You know, Mom, it's only since I became a parent that I realized how hard it must have been on you being away from Nikolas all those years. You must have been worried about how he was being raised without your influence. I mean, you were held prisoner by the Cassidines. You knew firsthand how cruel and cold-blooded they could be. I'm sure you must have wondered at some point if Nikolas would turn out to be just as heartless.
This whole thing with Franco clearly has upset you. I think you just need some time to process.
Sam, I don't have time.
He's gone.
I know he's gone, but he has photos of Michael with Claudia's body.
Greetings, Stone Cold First Samantha.
Quite a transformation.
Right. I would actually love to hear Stone Cold's reaction, but unfortunately I bring distressing news.
What happened?
Well, I slipped into the PCPD laboratory to corrupt the DNA file on young Michael Corinthos. You know, my wish was to ensure that his DNA would not match that of the strand of hair found at the ruins of the cabin, but my efforts were in vain.
Oh, no, you weren't able to get into the lab.
No, not that. The hair found at the cabin was not Michael's, it was his father's.
So now the cops can place Sonny in the cabin where Claudia died.
Church window, huh? You wouldn't by any chance be trying to buy yourself a cleaner conscience, would you? Nothing like that.
I told you buying that window will make up for the one we broke when we were kids. It'll all come around in the end.
You really believe that, don't you?
Miss High and Mighty never told a lie. Except when Sister Mary caught you stealing that candy bar, and you denied it.
Well, I never stole another candy bar again, did I?
I don't know, you tell me.
I've made my confessions.
But have you ever come clean, like, let's say, to your son? Dante, for instance, does he know your former life of crime?
Parents have to set standards, Sonny. That means sometimes you edit the details of your past transgressions so that your children will not make the same mistakes that you did.
The older Michael gets, the harder that is.
You know what, Sonny? Kids got minds of their own. You gotta see that. You tell them to do one thing, they're gonna do exactly the opposite, especially if it's the worst choice they could possibly make.
But since waking up from a coma, and this, you know, everything going on with Claudia, it's just hard for him. You know, it's like, and I don't know how to fix it.
I think you should pack up and get out of town. That's what I think. You should leave the country. You should go. You should just go and visit one of your houses in South America or something like that.
Why would you want me to leave?
15 Seconds with Maurice Bernard.
How am I different than my character? I'm a little goofier. Oh, I can be a little goofier. Then he can be very serious. I'm trying to lighten him up. If I get mad, then I'm like him.
Catch Maurice Bernard on General Hospital weekdays on ABC and weeknights on SoapNet.
So look, I'm gonna speak to the lieutenant, see about filing charges without naming Michael as a witness.
Don't kid yourself. You're doing Mikey a favor. You're saving him from a life with a mob kingpin.
Okay, look, it's his father.
How can a man confide to his son how he murdered his own wife? The kid's stepmother. Someday the boy will thank you.
Yeah, I doubt that.
Well, I'm not saying he's gonna send you season tickets to the Yankees or ask you to be godfather to his kid. But once he's grown up and been through therapy, he'll see that Claudia's murder might be the thing that keeps him from following his old man footsteps.
We're asking a kid to help put his father away, probably for life.
Exactly. And what about all the lives that are saved with Corinthos behind bars? And how about a little justice for the lives he took away? Like your friend, Paletti. Well, what about a little compassion for that cop's family? And when Sonny robbed them of, would he put in a hit out on their father? How about a little perspective here, Falconeri?
So what, the end justifies the means? Doesn't matter how much Michael suffers as long as Sonny gets put away?
God, I can't wait for this to be over. You need to get back to Brooklyn and your real life before you completely lose track of who you are.
Excuse me. Steven, can I ask you a favor?
Ask away.
Well, I am working this weekend, and I know I'm supposed to give a 2-week notice before a vacation request, but can I have Saturday and Sunday off?
What's the occasion?
I want to surprise Lucky with a little weekend getaway. Please. Not only because you're the best chief of staff, but because you're the most wonderful, devoted, loving brother ever.
Flattery will get you everywhere. The weekend's yours.
Yay! Thank you.
Things are going well for you and Lucky, I take it?
Yes, and I have a feeling they're going to get better. Which brings me to the other reason why I wanted to see you. I don't know if you've heard from the hospital board, but Nikolas is moving to Paris.
Did you factor into that decision?
Well, it was a wise decision for both of us.
So you're okay with this?
Yeah, I'm at peace with it. Nikolas and I wished each other a happy life, and now I'm fully ready to commit myself to Lucky.
Nikolas. Hey, this is unexpected. Can I speak to you for a moment in private? Yeah, sure. Spencer, go with Norma. Get on the plane. I'll be there in a minute. Okay? Look, I'm really sorry for the pain that I caused you, and I know you've heard it all this before. Elizabeth is your fiancée. I had no right to go after her. Apologies won't change what happened. Then why are you here? You're still my brother. I want you to stay.
I'm gonna need somebody to take over the organization.
Jealous of the brother he doesn't know he has.
You trust Dominic more than you do your own son.
This week, the revelation that will jeopardize a family.
Dominic is working undercover for the cops.
General Hospital.